Have you ever lost control at a crucial moment? Said or done something driven by anger, anxiety, or fear, and then regretted it? These moments might seem small, but they leave a deep mark. How we manage our emotions in difficult situations often determines the course of our lives, relationships, and well-being. In this video and deep exploration, you will discover how two of the most powerful and enduring schools of thought in history, Roman Stoicism and Japanese Bushido, can teach you to master your emotions, regain clarity, and live with strength and presence in moments that truly matter. Not abstract philosophy, but practical tools tested through time to live better, day by day, with awareness and serenity. Welcome to Perlae Mentis, a place where the key word is improvement and self-improvement. Not perfection, but always moving towards a better version of ourselves. Here you'll find reflections, techniques, and inspiration to cultivate your mind, regain balance, and grow. We live in a world that constantly pushes us to react. Every moment we are bombarded with stimuli, emotions, external and internal pressures. We are told we must be authentic, that we must express everything without filters. But what happens when anger, fear, or pride speak? Expressing doesn't always mean liberating. Sometimes it means becoming prisoners of our emotions. Uncontrolled anger can destroy relationships, fear can paralyze, pride can prevent us from asking for help. How can we find a way not to be dominated by these feelings, but rather use them as tools for awareness and growth? In this journey of reflection, we will move between two worlds: the West, with the wisdom of Roman Stoicism, and the East, with the warrior's path embodied by Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary Japanese swordsman. Two different cultures, but converging on a fundamental teaching: emotions should neither be repressed nor ignored, but understood and mastered. Chapter 1: Stoicism and Inner Mastery. Stoicism was born in ancient Greece but flourished in Rome with figures such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. It is a philosophy of resilience, clarity, and the art of living. Its principles are simple but profound and powerful. You cannot control what happens, but you can control your reaction. This is the heart of Stoicism. The external world is beyond our reach, but our mind is a battlefield we can conquer. Emotions are not the enemy, but signals. They are messages showing what we are experiencing, but only we can decide whether to be overwhelmed or to act with reason. True power is self-control. Freedom comes from governing oneself, not from trying to control the outside world. Epictetus, a freed slave and philosophy teacher, gave us one of the most famous phrases: "It is not things themselves that disturb men, but their judgments about those things." This means that events are neutral. We are the ones who color them with fear, anger, or anxiety. The Stoic does not repress emotions or deny them. He observes them with clarity, recognizes them, and chooses how to act. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote in his Meditations that every difficulty is an opportunity to exercise virtue and inner strength. For him, every adversity was a training ground for the mind. Chapter 2: Miyamoto Musashi and the Path of Detachment. From 17th century Japan, Miyamoto Musashi embodies the figure of the warrior who fought deadly duels but also internal battles. In his masterpiece, The Book of Five Rings, Go Rin no Sho, he transmits the philosophy of Bushido, the samurai's code of honor. Musashi states, "The true warrior has no attachment either to life or to death. Only then can he be truly free." The samurai trained not only his body but above all his mind. He had to be present, clear-headed, and unshakable because in battle, uncontrolled emotion was dangerous and could mean death. Musashi invites us to observe everything, but allow nothing to dominate you. Like Stoicism, Bushido teaches not to react impulsively, but to respond with balance and awareness. Calmness is like an invisible blade that cuts through chaos and dissipates agitation. Chapter 3. Emotions as teachers, not masters. Both traditions see emotions not as enemies, but as teachers. For example, anger for Seneca is a form of temporary madness that can be controlled if recognized in time. For Musashi, it is a distraction that pulls away from mental presence. Fear should not be ignored, but faced. The samurai trained to live with death so as not to be enslaved by it. The Stoic meditated daily on the impermanence of all things, to live the present with serenity. It is not about becoming cold or insensitive, but about being so present that we can choose every moment who we truly want to be. Chapter 4. Practical techniques from East and West. Cognitive distancing, Stoicism. Ask yourself, if someone else were in this situation, what advice would I give them? This creates a space between you and the emotion, allowing you to observe it and choose the best response. Premeditatio Malorum, Marcus Aurelius. Imagine daily the obstacles you might face, not to be pessimistic, but to train yourself not to be surprised. Mushin, empty mind, East. A mental state free of attachments and worries, practiced in meditation, martial arts, and daily life. The journal, Seneca and Musashi. Write every evening what happened, where you gave in and where you maintained control. It is an exercise of clarity and self-analysis. Breathing and centering. When emotions rise, take a deep breath. Musashi said, "A deep breath can save a life." Chapter 5. Cultural differences, shared wisdom. The West and East differ in symbols, myths, and languages. The Stoic often dialogues with himself reflectively. The samurai acts with silent vigilance. The Stoic cultivates reason. The samurai cultivates presence. But both seek the same goal, inner freedom. Where the West says, "Control your mind," the East whispers, "Empty your mind." But the goal is identical, not to be at the mercy of anything. Conclusion. The modern world provokes us, accelerates us, and exhausts us. But what really matters is the inner posture with which we face it. Between the streets of ancient Rome and the battlefields of feudal Japan, one lesson emerges clearly. True strength is not reacting impulsively, but consciously choosing how to respond. And you today, what kind of warrior do you want to be? Follow the path. Observe. Breathe. Choose. Because an awakened mind is not the one that agitates, but the one that sees. Thank you sincerely for watching the video. Please write "calm mind" in the comments to let us know we're on the right path. Here at Perlae Mentis, we will accompany each other on this journey of growth and improvement.